Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see all of you again today. This is the third day in a row of our summer camp. It's an online summer camp, so you can all just attend right in your own homes and right in your own craft rooms. So go ahead and say hi to me when you get here. It's being a little quiet. There we go. Hi, I'm so glad you guys are here. We are going to get started today. I have something a little different. So, hello. Oh, hi, Jennifer. How are you feeling, my friends? All right, we are going to show you guys some sneak peeks. Roll call, all campers present. I see a lot of you guys. I've been here every day. Melissa, you've been with me every day, and so have you, Gayla. It is so good to see you guys. So today is our day 3 of camps, kind of the hump day. But we still have 3 full days pretty planned. We are going to be showing you some sneak peeks today of some products that are not coming out until July. You might be saying, well, Rhonda, how did you get them already, right? Well, you might not be saying that. As when you are a part of Stampin' Up, they give us the title of demonstrator, which we demonstrate things. You don't have to, but you can. So that is our title that they have given us. So, but when you join Stampin' Up and you're part of that Stampin' Up family, when you you also, if you join with me under my posse, you are also a part of the RubberQueen family. Anyway, when you do that, one of the biggest perks we get, this is actually one of the biggest perks I think, is that we get to see everything a month ahead of time. Not everything, but almost everything, like all the catalogs and product. That also means we get to order it a month ahead of time when it's all still almost always in stock. So sometimes customers, we do start demonstrating, people start watching, they want to start buying, and sometimes a month into it, it's sold out. But as a part of Stampin' Up, we're kind of like that VIP shopper. So if you love Stampin' Up product, it is definitely 100% the best place for you to be. I know many of you watching are demonstrators. And many of you, I'm going to ask you a question, like what is your favorite part of being a part of Stampin' Up? And if you are part of my team, let me know that too. I've seen already so many of you. Gayla is also a part of my RubberQueen team, and even if you're not, I still love all of you. I love Stampin' Up demonstrators, all of you. To me, I am going to. Oh goodness, hi, Jennifer. We already have some like spammer, stupid guy on here. So can you see if you can block him? I'm pretty sure I added you as an admin on this page. I wasn't before, so you had to get Maddie. Oh, hey, do you know what? Never mind. I've got it pulled up right here. I can get the guy. Actually, he is making me laugh. All right, so we are going to get started, though. We are going to, thank you for reporting. Actually, what he said was actually kind of funny, but we're going to delete that. We're going to delete that comment, even though it kind of made me laugh. There we go. We're going to block him. There we go. He should be blocked. He told me that this is what he said. This is how I get so distracted. Who even knows what I'm talking to you guys about? But that he is. Oh goodness, I blocked you. How could you still? All right. Usually they just are really dumb, but I should leave his comment because it's kind of makes me laugh. Okay, Christy is a part of our team too, and she said, part of our RubberQueen team, she said, my favorite part is the people. Of course, Stampin' Up demonstrators are incredible, and our team, I think, is super incredible because we are a very positive team. I mean, we do lots of fun, positive things together, but she was, my favorite part is the people I have met. Some of the greatest supporters I've ever had. That is really, really, really cool. All right, so today I'm going to show you some of those sneak peek products. So if you are a customer, love you, obviously, right? Like we couldn't run a business without customers. You have to wait until July to purchase these things. Except there is one way for you to get these now, and that is to also join our RubberQueen family. You can join. That means you get to get a discount off of things that you purchase. And again, this is one of the biggest perks. You get to buy everything early. You get to buy, yeah, I did block him. He should be gone. I think he is blocked. I actually have my computer hooked up, so I was able to block him too. But Jennifer, I did make you an admin. I wasn't sure if I told you that or not. And because some goofy things were going on, I was getting really weird emails, which they were all spam. I didn't click on anything, but really quick, I went in and added you as an admin. And so there was you and Maddie and me are now all on there. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. So, oh God, I can't even remember. They're talking about running around chasing chickens naked is what he was talking about. So that's all I can literally think about. And then he talked about me leaving my socks at his house. I'm sorry, but as far as spammers go, it was probably the one that was the most creative, that's for sure. Not telling me how beautiful and lovely you are. Anyway, so this product, okay, oh, you can buy the starter kit. Yes, that's how you can buy all this stuff now. So actually, I'm showing it now, and all of you can get it now. If you are a customer, you have to put it into a starter kit, because that means that you would also get to join Stampin' Up and join my team. And it's on a huge discount for you. Huge discount, actually. So you get to purchase the starter kit for $99, so $100, and no shipping. So that saves you $11. And then you just pay tax, whatever the tax is in your area. And some states don't even have tax. That's pretty cool. But you get to pick out whatever you want for $155. And so you can pick some of this new merchandise that is just coming out. Now these are what we call online exclusives. So when these launch, they're going to be online exclusives. And I'm going to tell you, you mark my words, this paper is going to sell out. It is incredible. Unless Stampin' Up bought like 1 million packs of it, it's going to sell out. It's so good. Right now, during this pre-order, we're only allowed to get 2 to save, obviously, to save it for the customers. But then, I mean, I want to be able to hopefully use it, like in my clubs or camps, or we'll see. I love it. Chris, I am located in Michigan. I'll have to look. I believe I do have a team member in Missouri. I can look that up for you too, if you would prefer to have somebody live, local. But just so you know, local doesn't mean that you're going to get support. You know, not everybody does support. So our team is all over the country, but we do Zooms together, we do Facebook Lives together, we do swapping together. I do larger events where people fly in, and you know, it's really not common to have demonstrators who do local events. So even though you might find someone local, it doesn't mean that you're going to get, you know, support. I hope that you do. That would be incredible. And I do have a team member that I believe is in Missouri. So if you can send me a message, I can try to look that up for you and see if I've got someone. So that way, yes, you would have someone local, but then you would also have the support of my whole team. I always support all of my levels, 1, 2, and 3. So you get to have recognition and challenges, and again, swapping and monthly gatherings. Lots and lots of fun stuff. All right, so let's jump in. Please feel free to keep asking me questions. That's what I'm actually here for too, is to ask questions. This is our summer camp, and when you're here, it is okay to ask questions. Like, we have an amazing team, and if you want to know, like, what do we do? There's a ton of support that I offer, and I'm happy to answer those questions. Okay, so here we go. Let's dive in. So these are, again, sneak peek products that are coming out in July, that will be able to, I gotta refresh my page here because it's showing that I'm offline. Today I'm using one of our new bundles coming out in July. This is an online exclusive, so you can it will not be in a catalog. What is really awesome about this is that it's kind of like a suite of products. It has this paper. This paper is like I think my most favorite paper ever. One side is this gorgeous scenery, and the other side is something that will be like that you would use with just very like subtle patterns, so they go so well together. It's actually really hard to pick. So there's all these. I'm actually going to show you like all of them because each one is so gorgeous. It's 6 by 6. You get 4 sheets of each pattern. This is called, I think it's open horse sleigh paper. I'll find the thing. It's called one horse sleigh. What was it? Well, it's a one horse sleigh, not open horse sleigh. Anyway, so again, like one side's gonna have a gorgeous scenery and the other side is gonna have a really nice pattern that you can use. This one is cool. This one is the like looking down on the trees, and then again, a lot of misty moonlight, early espresso, Lost Lagoon, a pool party. I've already showed you that one. I think I have gone through most of them. Oh, this one. Wait till I have a card to show you with this. It's so beautiful. It literally looks like a house with lights on it, buried in the snow. So cool. Yeah, I think I've showed you those. Oh, look at this one with a little deer. I'm gonna show you a card of that today too. So there's one with a fox, but I love that one so much I'm gonna show it to you today. Oh, that one's beautiful. It's like a sunset almost, or a sunrise. All right, so there is that paper, and I've actually used a ton of it. I probably have already used half of it. And then here is the bundle that we're gonna be using, horse and sleigh, and then this is the horse and sleigh. And these, just so you know, these are shown smaller. They are much larger in person. Let's see, I thought I had one where I stamped the sleigh. Shoot, I don't know where that card is. But you can absolutely, it's so big here. And then there's a big tree. So on the front, it is a little deceiving as to the size, actually. Nancy, I think it might be on this table right in front of me. Because I made it at the meeting. So maybe, again, we made this at the meeting. And then you have like snow drifts and again, sleigh. So there's a set of dies that match it too. The cards I demonstrated at the meeting, are they over there? Huh? The cards I demonstrated at the meeting with a sleigh on it. Oh, the sleigh was on the inside. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is the one I screwed up. There you go. So here's a card I made with it for my team meeting. But you can see, look, that sleigh, the open horse sleigh kind of covers, it covers a huge chunk of the card. Isn't that beautiful? So I just wanted to showcase it. Because again, if you're part of my team right now, like you can literally, you can buy it right now, right? You just put it on and you get it at a discount, right? You get it for 25% off. So, but again, you can buy the starter kit and add it to your kit, and then you can join my team, and then you can get everything else you want at a discount next. All right, so let's jump in. I want to show you first of all just how easy this is to use this. So it's so simple, it's so easy, and you get to get like two. I love how they work together. So I have a piece of crumb cake here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and score that at 5.5 because that makes it easy for me to fold, right? And then I'm going to cut. So I scored, and then I am going to, I made these a couple days ago, so I gotta make sure that I don't mess that up. Okay, so I am going to, 2 and 3, believe me. Okay, so I'm gonna cut off 3 1/4, right? So I'm cutting off 3 1/4. And then this piece you can use for other things. I'm not going to necessarily use that on this one here. So this is what I have left over. I'm then also, well, I already cut some of this stuff for you so you could see. So then next we are going, I have a designer series paper here from that open house sleigh. It was so hard to cut this paper. Like, I love this piece, but I use that piece on another card. So this one, I just wanted that subtle kind of crumb cake background. And that's gonna go on the inside of this card right here. And then on this flap, I have a piece that's 2 inches. So when I cut this off, I was left with this. So that's why I chose this measurement, because then you don't waste any paper. So I'm gonna take that and glue that down over here. I told you that there was this really adorable one that has a fox on it, and it really matches our copper clay so good. Again, I love this piece, but I'm gluing that down to here, this piece of copper clay. So, and this was 3 by 4, and so the copper clay is probably 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. When I cut that off, I was left with this. I just wanted to show you that when I cut the fox, I was left with this piece, which will make a beautiful card. So you're not wasting anything, right? So this one you'll use on a different card. All right, so before I glue this down, the special is ongoing for anybody that puts in an order that's over $50 in my online store. You are going to get my card class tomorrow. You're gonna get it for free, shipped to your door if you're in the United States, and if you place that online order. And then if it's over 40, if your order's over 50, you get to get the in jute trim, all of them. You get all 5 colors for free. So this is the copper clay, and it really does match. It really matches this, this box perfectly. All right, so I'm just gonna wrap this around. I'm going to tie a bow. Arlena, do you mind bringing me a piece of 3 by 4 white? I thought I cut it, but I don't. It must be hiding from me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just tie this up here into a bow. Actually, this in color jute trim, the boho blue, they actually, about all of these match some of this paper too. So, and any of our blue ribbons, when we have a lot of blue ribbons, will go really well as well. All right, so I just went ahead and tied that into a bow up there at the top. You can fiddle with it, fuss with it, fiddle with it, whatever you want to do to get it just the way you want it. And let me trim that off because it's a little long. All right, so let's take our, perfect, why thank you, just what I needed. So what I do like to do is, sometimes like we have these strips left over, right? So I'm gonna just, and that way we can decorate the inside too. I could actually, if I wanted to, I could have put that there. Oh, that would have been pretty. I think I wanna do that, let's do that. All of these cards, like every strip, every piece, I don't waste anything, although I just chopped off the head of that one. This must have been a piece I used on a different card. Anyway, let's put this in there. So then this inside will also be like, it'll tie in the outside. Oh, that's so pretty. Love it. Now the whole, look, now I'm stuck there. All right, so, but I did want to add in just like a strip of this. Let me take this and just, I'm gonna just cut off like a little 3/4 inch strip. And that will go on this piece here. So there's like no waste with this paper because every strip of it just brings it all in together. Like I'll save this because I'll use this strip on another card. Maybe I'll use it on my next card. Don't go anywhere. All right, so this is gonna get glued down to the inside. I'm not gonna glue it down yet until I know where my outside does. So this one, before I put it down, I'm gonna do my stamping. Last night, or when I made these cards, I put it down first and then I screwed it up, and this one you can't really fix very well. So, so anyway, I'm gonna take the Wishing You a Season of Cheer, and let's see here, put this on my block. Sometimes this is what I do too. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'll lay it down where I want it to go to make sure that it fits. Then I'll just take my block and put it on top of it. That's what I do a lot with my clear blocks to make sure. That's the benefit of having the clear one, is that you can see where it's gonna go. I also like to kind of practice. So I make sure that I've got it inked and it's stamping nice. And this I am stamping in the copper clay. Especially when you're stamping directly on designer series paper, and especially when the paper is this cute, and I only have 4 foxes, so I cannot waste that fox. So I want to make sure that my stamping was not messed up. So I just kind of tested it out. All right, so I'm gonna take one and put it here, because I know I want to kind of straddle that ribbon. Hey, that guy, oh, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Then I'm going to take that, pull that off, and take this. All right, so this is just gonna get put right here. So see how you can just really, all the paper is so beautiful. There are so many that have the seams on the outside, and then on the inside, they have the pattern paper. So this one is, I wanna make sure that this is just slightly smaller than that. So I just wanna make sure that this is hiding behind there. Yep. So then sending warmth your way. Oh, I put sending warmth your way. So this one, there's also and a happy new year. So you could, if I wanted to send this, I could put the and a happy new year. I kind of want to. I think this could be used for both of them. So the inside. When I'm making Christmas cards, I'll be honest with you, I like only having kind of a smaller place to write, because you gotta, like, I don't know, I send out almost sometimes 300, sometimes 400 cards. So I like to, you know, not have to write a book. So, and like so I like to make sure that my inside is done so that I don't have to, just a little bit of space. Does that make sense? Does that make me a bad person? But anyway, so there's card number 1. Let me show you another scene, right? So this one is wishing you a season of cheer. Look how beautiful that is. And I sprinkled it with some rhinestones, which I meant to do on this one, but it's all right. And oh no, I did not. I wanted to sprinkle it with this. These are adhesive backed snowflakes. So these are something else that are brand new, that are coming out they are only online. They're not gonna be in the catalog. So I know I keep telling you that, but I just wanted to make sure that that's clear. So we're just gonna go ahead, and I think there are some copper. There are small, medium, and large. And then there's gold, copper, and then the white. So I'm gonna use, because of the copper clay, I'm going to use the copper. I love them so much. All right, there we go. So look at that, what the difference that made in that card, sending your warmth your way. And then let's just do one more with that. There you go. So beautiful card, absolutely gorgeous. And it's and easy, okay, like easy peasy. The paper is the serious star of this show. Yeah, actually, the bundle's really awesome too. And I'm going to show you, like, there are so many things you can do with that bundle. All right, so let me show you some more of the scenes, right? Okay, so this is like, this was a card that I made this weekend. So here's this one. Wishing you a season of cheer. There you go, with a tree on the inside. So those were the 2 that's ones I made you today. Here's one that I made this weekend. And hey, I showed you guys how to make this, but look, I put a wink of Stella on the trees, added some of the white snowflakes, but I taught you how to make this card on Monday. The one that goes flip, flop. Look, it's in every stitch of that paper I use. So there's that one. Here's these I literally just cut the paper and did the stamp. I just wanted to show you, how beautiful these scenes are. Look at I told you this one is just gorgeous. This one I put on Misty Moonlight. All right, are you guys convinced? Are you gonna put this on your demonstrator order if you're a demonstrator? If you're not one, you guys, you will, and every one of them, I did the inside too. Can you see that? So the insides I decorated. This one I love. There's the tree there, and I cut off a little tree, but but I took that tree right inside the card. So none of it is wasted. Here's a cute little fox, and then brought the trees on the inside. This one is on gray granite. I love, like the sun is coming in. Again, added the paper to the inside. Wishing you a season of cheer. I forgot to do the inside on that one. Here's the piece that I just did. No, I'm doing this one next. I did the fox. There you go. So anyway, look at that. These are all in there. These are all different. Everyone, and there were still a couple that I didn't do. And I whipped all these up in about less than an hour, because it's just, I love this one. Well, sheesh, I said that to all of them. I love all of them. I admit it, I do. All right, so the next card I want to show you is using the Lost Lagoon kind of colors. I love Lost Lagoon. It's one of the ones. So there is, and then this one, I'm gonna be using, I just need an early espresso pad. Okay, so we're starting off with, geez, I swallowed a frog. We're gonna be starting off with a piece of cardstock that's actually 5.5 by 11. So this one's bigger. This is not a half a sheet. This is bigger than a half a sheet. I do always ask you to pick a favorite. I know I should probably, you're right. I think my favorite might be this piece right here. Oh, shoot. Because I really love Lost Lagoon. All right, you're right. Okay, you're right, Michelle. I should have to pick a favorite too. And like this one I love is probably my favorite. And it is because it has Pool Party and Lost Lagoon. And I love those two colors. So I would have to say that one if I had to pick a favorite. All right, so we're gonna score this. You need your scoring tool. We're gonna score this at 4 1/4. Trisha, oh, you're funny. I could not make you pick. All right, so it's 4 1/4, and I know it's 4 1/4 over here. These measurements are so easy that I should just like, and then this, let me see what this is. It's 2.5, so it's 1 1/4. Okay, so you score it at 4 1/4, and then 5.5. Oh, duh, Rhonda, 5.5. All right, and then, so it's 4 1/4, 5.5, and then 5 3/4. Those are, so the paper was 5.5 by 11. Then I scored it at 4 1/4, 5.5, and then 6 3/4. 6 3/4. All right. So what we're doing now is, I wanted to create a card that really showcased this designer series paper. Like that's the whole point. I'm not hiding any of it. Like I want you to see all of it. So I'm gonna create this really neat looking card. The first thing I'm gonna do is both of these, I didn't cut ahead of time. I do like to look at the piece I'm cutting because I want to make sure that I'm not cutting off like a big, like a real focal point, because I really want this. I love this. It's like, this is a pebbled path tree. So I'm cutting it 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one, right? Like I can hang on to this. I'm actually gonna cut this down. I know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna cut this down to 7/8, almost an inch, to 5 3/8. Okay, I'm gonna use that on the inside. All right, so then this one, I also wanna kind of make sure I'm cutting it so that I'm gonna be able to use the other pieces of it. Probably not on this card, but I'll use it on a different card. So I'm gonna cut off that snowbank, because I will use that snowbank. So this piece I'm not using, I can use that on a different card. So this one, you kind of do want to be a little bit aware of what you're cutting off, because there's so much uses for it on the other side. So yeah, Melissa, these tutorials will be on Creative Corner. So Creative Escape is my retreats. They're called Creative Escapes. But I put all of my tutorials with the actual measurements and directions. Those will all go on Creative Corner. It's the place I house all of my tutorials. And my team, okay, do you want to join my team? Because guess what? My team gets it for free. And if you're not a part of my team, let's say you are a demonstrator or just a customer from a different team, then you can pay $14.95 a month to get that. And then you have all of those. So all of my tutorials for not just this week, but like for my camps, my retreats, everything that I do, they're all on there. All right, actually, there's 5 years on there. So like literally 5 years of all my classes are on there. And then I also have guest designers too. Ange McKay designs every week. Oh yeah, my nails do match. I didn't plan that, but I love that. All right, so I am gonna glue down this seam because I don't want it to pop open. I made a card earlier in the week where I did want that to open. This one I don't. So I just wanted to create this piece right there. And I'm gonna glue, this was the one that I think I cut already. And I'm gonna add that right here. Ties that whole card in together nicely. I actually wanted it to be 1 inch. Oh, sorry. We're all learning that Rhonda is definitely not perfect. We've learned this. I want this to be 1 inch wide, not the 7/8. It's a very subtle thing, but it would have bugged me. Okay, so now I'll put glue on this, and this is gonna get glued down to this seam right here. Trees on the top, snow on the bottom, and it should be perfect. Yes, perfect. All right, so now I have a piece on the inside. And this piece is 3.5. Let me tell you, because I don't even remember. This piece is 3 by 4.25. You could do 3.25 by 4.25. That's just probably a piece of white that I grabbed. And so what I'm gonna do, make sure I don't have it. Yep. For this piece, we are just going to go to our stamp set. I have, oh, see, I screwed up. I need to do my stamping first before I put it down, because this is where I made a mistake last night. So I'm gonna do my Wishing You a Season of Cheer. For real this time I am. And there you go. Wishing You a Season of Cheer with our early espresso. And again, I only get 1 shot of this, people, so I have to make sure I'm looking at it straight on. This is gonna get stamped right down there. Perfect. Then, I'm going to take that tree that's in there. It's a really neat tree. It's actually, and there's a die for it too. So I want that tree, and I'm not going to I'm not gonna color it in. You could color it in if you wanted to. I'll stamp this on here. I always stamp my envelopes too. Because then this is I want it stamped off so it's not so dark. Oh man, I stuck my hand somewhere and oh yeah, there. That's all right. Then we're going to glue this down to here. I'm not gonna glue it down real hard because I'm gonna pull this off and put a clean one on there. I got ink. All right, so there's, here it is. This is pretty much it. The last thing I wanna do is just add some white snowflakes. I'm gonna close my stamp pad so I don't get more ink everywhere. Here's my pick tool. I love my pick tool. I'm gonna use, whoa, that just came out of there. I'm gonna use the white snowflakes on this one. I do a big, a medium, a little one. Just kind of sprinkle those. This is actually really pretty. You could take your wink of Stella, and I'm just going to some of those trees in the background and add some of the wink of Stella, almost like just the snowy part, and then also maybe the snowbank. You could add in some of the wink of Stella. You don't have to, but man, it's pretty. So it looks like it's like almost like this part is just snow on the tree. So put some Week of Stella on that snow. It makes a really, kind of a neat, there's some snow over here too. Great. So add some Week of Stella to the snow. We'll add some Week of Stella to this tree in here too. Look at that. And then we'll just add some to the branches. So it has a little bit of a sparkle to it. Super easy. Who doesn't? I'll cover that up. There you go. So here is our next card using this awesome suite that's super simple. So here's the deal. When you're making Christmas cards, like I know there's certain ones where you want to spend lots of time on. Like if you're making multiples of Christmas cards, they need to, it's like the magic of finding ones that are simple but awesome. And then because you have to make like, I don't know, hundreds of them, right? So here's the version of the one I did last night. Sending warmth your way, and then it has, I use those the copper snowflakes with the deer. And then when you open it up, there, see? And then the wood grain. Obviously you could, like I wanted to see this paper. I want this paper to be a part of the card. So that's why I made it this way. Same thing, but you want to be able to write your message, right? So you want to write your message here, and then this is just a part of the card. There you go. So here is I'll bring you back up here. Thank you guys for coming to day 3 of our summer camp. Our summer camp together. That's a weird shaped tree. I guess it could be, but you know, that could be like the Charlie Brown tree. There's all kinds of tree shapes out there. So here's the one that we made today using this awesome layout. And then there's that, right? And then here's the one, if you're just joining and you missed, here is the one that we made today as well using the adorable fox card that way. And here's another version of it with the blue, kind of the blue. So how do you get these, right? Number 1, if you are a demonstrator, you can order these now on a demonstrator order. So, and of course you get your discount off of them as well. Oh, one other thing. One of the other things that we could order is this Timeless Charms bundle. Can you see these dies? They are these really adorable flowers. And then, so there's some like freestanding flowers that you could just run through. I've already made a card, a very special card. So one of the things I do for my team is I love to recognize and reward and challenge and have fun with them. So if anybody on my team in 1 month ever sells over $1,000, the next month I always send them a card in the mail and I send them a present, some brand new embellishment. So for my grand sales award for this month, look at this card that we made. So this is using that new Timeless Charm dies and stamp set, and it says thanks for all you do. I have, it's layered on vellum, and I use the 3D polka dot. So, and this is using Petal Pink. Thank you for your hearts. I love your hearts. So and we do it every month, and I've done it for probably 8 years. 8 years. So I have some demonstrators who have sold $1,000 every month for probably the last 8 years, and are very close to it. And they've gotten a present and a card from me every single month. It's a very high priority that I do that every month. All right, so that's another one that you could pick for free. And hello, Patricia, another one of our team members. I'm glad you guys are here. And so the other thing is you can, again, but if you're not a demonstrator, then you can wait till July 1st and buy these things then before they sell out. Or you can buy the starter kit right now. It is on sale. It's on a special because normally you only get $125 in your kit, and now you get to pick out $155. So just for June, you're going to get $30 more for free. But remember, it only costs, it might be July 6th, maybe. I have to, it's sometime in July. I will obviously, and if you're one of my customers, I'll send you an email when it's ready to be able to purchase. So yeah, it might be a little bit, sometimes they don't do it over a holiday, so it might be July 6th. Thank you for helping me on that. So if you buy the starter kit, $99, no shipping, some extra costs, but you get to pick out $155. Really cool. And then you get to, then after that, then you get your discount off all of your future purchases. So on July 6th, when these products go live, there's going to be also more new ones. And one of them, we saw a sneak peek, is the truck, right? So the truck is the red, like farmhouse truck. We're going to have a punch. Seriously, a stamp set with a punch. So you are absolutely going to want to be able to get that at a discount. So you want to make sure that you're either, again, if you're not a part of the team, if you are not a demonstrator, then we would love to have you on our team. Like, I want you on my team. And we have so much fun together. It's a vintage truck punch, I know. We do monthly gatherings anywhere in the country. We do live meetings here in Michigan. So if you live in Michigan, you'll have the benefit of coming to a live meeting. Actually, we have people who drive from Ohio and Illinois too, so in Indiana. But we do live meetings every month, and then twice a year I do like big events for my team. But we also every month do a Zoom too, because we do have local people and we just love hanging out together. And then every month we do a Zoom with people all over the country. So we would love to have you as a part of our team. I would absolutely love that. Someone asked again about the tutorials. So the tutorials for this, so you can watch the video. I told you the measurements. So you can watch the video and write everything down. If you would like, typed up instructions with pictures and all of that, guess what, guys? That takes a lot of time. Lots of time. So, and I do tutorials and directions for all of my projects, and I house them on Creative Corner. It's like the creative corner of my business is what I call it, because I have a lot of parts of my business. And so it's a website that all of my tutorials are on, like literally thousands of tutorials are on there probably. And it is it's a website that you can join. Now, if you are again, if you're part of my team, it's free. I consider that me supporting you. I consider that me doing my best job to help you, to support you, to motivate you. Like, I take my job seriously. And so my team gets my Creative Corner and all of my classes and tutorials and videos, and they get it all for free. If you are an outside demonstrator, or if you're a customer and you don't want, and you then you can join Creative Corner and pay $14.95 a month to have access to all of that and all that I do. Now, if you purchase this week, if you purchase anything this week, you will get all of the tutorials. So this is 5 days of my stamp camp. Tomorrow is going to be a full class. It's my June online card class, and it's kind of like the big highlight of Stamp Camp Week. And so there'll be 4 more cards, and Friday I'm going to have a 5-minute Friday project that I will be putting on YouTube and sharing it here too. So yes, when you place an order, you have to by Sunday at midnight, and if it started on Monday, then you are going to get the free gifts, you're going to get the card class, and you will get the tutorials for all of these projects, the written instructions if you want them. If you don't want to place an order, or you don't want to join Creative Corner, then you can watch the videos and just jot down those measurements, and you can watch the video as many times as you want to get those directions. All right, so thank you. I am so grateful for you that you spent another day with me. I love that we've been get to spend all this time together. It's like a summer camp. Summers are really very, very busy in the Wade household, and my kids keep me really busy, and so I can't do as much as I always can. So I instead am going. So what I'm doing is bringing a whole week that I'm able to be here with you. So tomorrow, join me at 1 o'clock again, same time. I will also be putting all these on YouTube, so you can always find my YouTube video. Make sure you're subscribed so that you know when those videos go up there. And also make sure you're following this page so you'll get notification when I go live tomorrow and then on Friday with our freebie, our 5-minute Friday. All right, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.